Jones, it feels great to be alive. Hey, baseball YouTube fans, hope all you guys are having a great weekend and a great start to your Monday Eve and Sunday. I don't know if any of you guys are going to be watching the playoff football. My mom is, I'm not. I got baseball stuff to get done. But anyway, guys, we're going to have a very fun episode in this episode because we are now going to give you guys the breaking news on the countdown to 2026 MLB opening day for the regular season. We will also have some news on the newest addition to the New York Mets. Oh, and by the way, we will also talk about the 2026 Caribbean Baseball Tournament Series that begins 1 week from today in Venezuela. All right, guys, before we get into this episode, if you guys did not see last night's video regarding the Boise Hawks and their overall record in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, I would highly recommend you guys go check that out. It was a great video. I had a great time looking up all the info for you guys. But let's start our episode off with talking about, well, the Caribbean series. So we're going to start off with that. Okay, so the Caribbean series, guys, is a baseball tournament that is held every single year in the month of February, okay? And usually what is in the Caribbean Series tournament is a team from Mexico, the DR, Venezuela, Colombia, Puerto Rico, and last year, surprisingly, Japan. Yes, guys, for the very first time ever in the Caribbean Series baseball tournament, and this was last year, Japan was in the Caribbean Series. They ended up going 0-4, not winning a game. In every single game they played, they got beat by 10 runs or more, guys. But what really is great about the Caribbean Series, guys, it is, think about Caribbean Series baseball. You got Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Mexico, Colombia, even Cuba at times. And really what it is think of like all the Caribbean, all the Espanol Spanish countries that play Winter League baseball. Well, the Caribbean Series is kind of like the best of the best. So it's really like, I call it the World Series in baseball in the Caribbean. All right. The Caribbean Series 2026 baseball tournament or series, whatever you want to call it, begins 1 week from today. Next Sunday, February 1st, the beginning of a new month. It will also be the beginning of the 2026 Caribbean Series baseball tournament. You guys can watch the games on ESPN Plus and ESPN. Guys, we are literally 7 days away from the beginning of the 2026 Caribbean Series baseball tournament. And this year's Dominican Republic WBC manager Albert Pujols will manage the Dominican Republic in the Caribbean Series baseball tournament this year, just like he did last year. And he took the DR last year in the Caribbean Series to the championship that was eventually won by Mexico, aka Mexico, guys. A lot of MLB players playing the Caribbean tournament. Believe it or not, former MLB player Billy Hamilton will be playing his second year in the Caribbean Series. Last year, he played for Team Mexico, and this year, Billy Hamilton will be playing for Cuba. Yes, guys, Cuba. Former MLB speedster and star Billy Hamilton will be playing in his second Caribbean Series this year in 7 days. Last year, he played for Mexico, and this year, he will be playing for Cuba. He was able to go to Cuba this past winter, guys, and actually play winter ball down there. So, very cool and very exciting opportunity for Mr. Billy Hamilton, guys. And all of that begins 1 week from today. You guys can watch it on 3 areas. 1, ESPN Plus. 2, the ESPN, or 3, MLB TV or MLB Network. So those are the 3 channels you guys can watch this year's Caribbean Series. Guys, it is a huge tournament that you guys won't want to miss. A lot of Latina. There's not a lot of American players that participate in this or play in it. But it is a huge tournament that the Latino countries take very, very seriously, guys. And so it all begins 7 days, 1 week from today. It gets underway. If you guys want to know any of the game schedule or any of the game times, you guys could go to ESPN and go to the Caribbean Series, and all that info will be right there for you guys. So I do know, guys, I was able to write it down. These are former MLB players that will be playing in this year's Caribbean Series are as follows: Billy Hamilton, Junior Lake, Brock Holt, Brett Gardner is going to be playing in it, and Lance Lynn. Those are the former guys. Lance Lynn in this year's winter ball, he will be playing for Mexico. He has only pitched 2 times. So there you go. Billy Hamilton in winter ball down in Cuba has been batting a .207, but he has 28 stolen bases with 28 attempts, guys, and he doesn't have a home run. But last year in the Caribbean Series, Billy Hamilton finished the Caribbean Series last year with the country of Mexico with a .307 batting average, and he stole 11 bases in the tournament and was not caught stealing one single time. Even though Billy Hamilton, guys, is at the age of 37, he is still trying to find a way back into the States to get at least one more run in MLB, according to The Athletic. What is happening? I literally, a moment ago, was in my office at home, and now I went from my office to a news studio? I don't think we've ever done this before on Main Event Baseball with Ryan on YouTube, but we're going to do it anyway. Never mind, guys. I didn't go from my home just to a random news station. I went to Main Event Baseball with Ryan's YouTube news studio. So let me know what you guys think of it, guys. But anyway, I thought I would use this segment for the breaking news and the exciting news. Because, ladies and gentlemen, even though today is NFL playoffs, even though today is NFL postseason, even though today is the final Sunday of January, and even though today is Sunday, we are exactly 2 months now away from 2026 MLB regular season opening day. Now, that's the great news. I have some bad news for you. Even though 2 months from today is 2026 MLB opening day, there is only one game on that day. And that one game will be a what do they call it? It won't be international. I got so excited that I forgot. It'll be the New York Yankees it'll be an interleague game. And it will be the Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees, taking on the San Francisco Giants from Oracle Park in San Francisco, California. It will also be the new manager for the San Francisco Giants, Tony Lovero's MLB managerial debut. But that is the only game that will be on the official home opening day for MLB baseball, guys. I forgot what channel it will be on. So if you guys know what channel it will be on, you guys can let me know down below in that comment section, guys. But I want to, if we're talking about, the exactly 2 months away from opening day of the regular season in MLB, let me ask you guys this big question. What game in the 2026 MLB regular season are you guys most excited for? And it can be any 2026 MLB regular season game. Let me ask you guys what regular season game you guys are most excited for the upcoming 2026 MLB regular season. I would love to know all of that down below in the comment section, guys. And there were a lot of teams with new managers, so that will also be interesting as well, especially the San Francisco Giants. Their new manager, Tony Lovero, he is the former head coach at the University of Tennessee. He was one of the most successful college baseball coaches in college baseball history. And that may be a reason he became the new manager for the San Francisco Giants, replacing Bob Melvin. But, yeah, guys, we are now exactly 2 months away from opening day of the 2026 MLB regular season. It will be the Bronx Bombers of the Yankees taking on the number one team in the Bay Area, the San Francisco Giants, guys. And I have a feeling, even though that is the only game in MLB on that day, that it will be a sold-out game at Oracle Park, and it will be a huge topic around the world to watch on TV. Since we're exactly 2 months away from opening day of the MLB regular season, I would usually ask you guys, who do you have to win that game? But obviously, I can't ask you that because it's way too early, But, okay, maybe I could ask you this. Since we are exactly 2 months away from that game, if you guys could choose the starting pitching matchup for that game, what would it be? Let me know down below in the comment section, guys. And let me know what you think of the news studio for the main event, Baseball with Ryan. Alright, guys, so what I'm about to tell you guys may not be main event baseball on YouTube category, but I'm still going to announce it, okay? So last night, the New York Mets signed a pitcher. This is a MLB pitcher that is well known in baseball, alone at the MLB level. So Craig Kimbrell, who was in 3 MLB organizations last year, is the newest addition to the New York Mets. However, the Mets did not sign Craig Kimbrel to an MLB deal. And a matter of fact, they signed him to a minor league contract with an invite to big league spring training. Now, really, I want to talk about the Mets for a minute because really the two teams in MLB that are doing huge things this offseason on the New York Mets and the back-to-back MLB World Series champions, the LA Dodgers. Now, we just saw that a few weeks ago, the Mets got Bo Bichette, one of the hottest free agents on the MLB market. But the Dodgers ended up getting Kyle Tucker. So here's my question regarding the Mets. Do you guys believe that Craig Kimbrel could walk in to 2026 New York Mets spring training as a non-roster invitee with an invite to big league camp and end spring training on the 2026 New York Mets opening day roster? Now, if you were going to ask me that question, I don't know if that is a yes or a no, because quite possibly, you know, when you talk about Craig Kimbrel, he's very unique for doing this. You know, my mom loves Craig Kimbrel because he does this, you know, but there is a reason behind that. You know, it was due to an arm injury. That's why he does that, you know. But, you know, with him being with 3 MLB organizations last year and the majority of the time in the minor leagues, I don't know. Obviously, the velocity for Craig Kimbrel is way down and lowered. But do you think Craig Kimbrel will start the 2026 MLB regular season at the MLB level or not? You know, I know that is a huge question, but do you think Craig Kimbrel actually has a really legitimate shot of making the New York Mets opening day roster? So let me know right down below in the comment section of your thoughts on that or your opinions, guys. But that deal was made official last night, so Craig Kimbrel is going to start spring training this year with the New York Mets on a minor league deal with an invite to big league camp. That's good for the Mets, you know, in a way, because, you know, Craig Kimbrel he's been around at the big league level for a while. So he can be very knowledgeable, a great role model for the young talent. So, hey, I like it, but really the one question I have is, will he start the 2026 MLB season at the big league level or the minor league level? All right, baseball fans, that's all I have for you guys on this edition of Main Event Baseball with Ryan right here on YouTube. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. But let me know what you guys have to the 2 questions I have for you. The question number 1 is, who do you think will be the starting pitching matchup 2 months from today on opening day in MLB between the Yankees and the Giants? And do you think Craig Kimbrel will start the 2026 MLB regular season at the MLB level or the minor league level? Also, guys, if there is anything regarding baseball, and I mean anything, you guys want me to cover a little bit more or dig a little bit more into, you guys can also let me know down below as always. Other than that, enjoy the NFL playoffs. Enjoy your rest of your weekend and your Sunday. Have a beloved, happy Sunday. Love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode.